So I just want everybody to understand what we're up against. We're up against the entire establishment. And when Joe Biden had a good Super Tuesday, and he did, there's no spinning it, when all said and done and all the votes are counted, we're going to be about tied in delegates. We might have a slight lead. We might be a little bit behind, but we're basically going to be tied with Biden moving forward. And so Biden had a very good Super Tuesday. And as a result of that, the Dow surged more than 600 points. And there was a giant boost in healthcare stocks. United Health up 12.29%. Cigna up 9.94%. Anthem up 14.53%. Centene up 14.68%. So in other words, the health insurance mafia, the one that gets in between you and your doctor and price gouges you, the people who restrict your freedom of choice and tell you can only go in-network, those people were ecstatic that Biden performed well on Super Tuesday because they thought, oh, thank God, we're going to still be allowed to rip people off if Biden gets the nomination and it's Biden versus Trump. Oh, thank God. Bernie is fighting for Medicare for all, which gives everybody health care as a right, and they no longer can profit off of health and sickness. And so they said, oh, thank God. Maybe we're out of the woodworks here. Maybe Bernie Sanders is not going to win. This is what we're up against, guys. And just so you know, Amy Klobuchar dropping out and endorsing Biden. Mayor Pete dropping out and endorsing Biden. Obama making those phone calls behind the scenes to get them to do that. And I'm sure they were promised administration positions. They're all in cahoots. They wanted something like this to happen. They want to represent the special interests and the lobbyists and the corporations and the billionaires. That's what they want to do. They have a new disingenuous line of attack, by the way. Bernie Sanders said the other day, you're going to see the clear differences between me and Joe Biden. He's represented by the establishment. I'm not. Biden comes out and gives a speech and he responds and he says, yeah, the establishment, including the, over 3 million voters who voted for me, including the majority of black people. So I guess black people are part of the establishment, huh? Here we go. So that is a sleazy dodge, and it's trying to deflect from the substantive criticism. To which Bernie responded, no, I mean the 60 billionaires who contributed to your campaign. That's the establishment. You know who else is the establishment? These for-profit health insurance companies whose stocks went up when you did well. I guarantee you the same thing is going to happen, if it hasn't already happened, with the military-industrial complex and the defense companies, Raytheon, Boeing, Honeywell, and all of them. So this is what we're up against, and it's going to be a dogfight. And we can't throw in the towel. We can't give up. Just so you know, the position that we're in today versus where we were in 2016 with Hillary, the position in 2016 with Hillary, we were in a much worse position. We're in a stronger position today, according to the delegate count. So just keep that in mind, man. If you're feeling like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my God, is it over? Oh my God, are we going to lose? Stop whining, shut up, get to work, and let's try to get this guy elected, because he's the only one who's really going to change things for the better. And the fact that all these ghouls lined up behind him and cleared that moderate centrist path, that establishment path, I should say, tells us everything we need to know. And remember, this is the framing moving forward, and I just slipped up, and I shouldn't have. Bernie is the real centrist. Bernie is the real moderate. Why? Because Bernie is in the center of mainstream American opinion, according to every poll. He represents the center of the country. Biden represents the donors and the lobbyists and the special interests and the corporations and the billionaires. He's why Washington is broken. So that's the framing. Biden is the extremist. The Iraq war is extreme. Cutting Social Security is extreme. The outsourcing deals he supported are extreme. So that's the framing moving forward, but it really says something, doesn't it? This fact alone should blow your mind and make you say, I'm going to vote for Bernie. that the worst industries in the country, the war profiteers, the people who profit off of sickness, the mafia who rips you off, these people are ecstatic that Biden did well. They're very clearly not in favor of the people, and Bernie is.